Learn, dance, 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 learn, and dance, dance, learning and dancing. Participate in this first course here that we have. It's called Introduction to AfRAkan Logic and Fractals. It's a 3-month course. Learn all about it on the Dohgon University site. You go to the site and you'll see 3-month classes, 3-month class, and that's where you go, and then you get the rest of the information. There are 3 parts to this curriculum: logic, sacred geometry, and fractal geometry. These are all taught in very simple ways. You're not going to learn any calculus in this class. There's no need to. It's all going to be applicable to your own self, and I'm going to give you the details regarding this. So what is logic? Logic is associated with your thinking. Sacred geometry is how you express that thinking, and fractal geometry is how you developed the thinking that you express. Let me repeat that. Logic is associated with your thinking. Sacred geometry is how you express that thinking, and fractal geometry is how you developed the thinking that you express. I'm sure that's clear, that's simple enough. So now, if the way you express your thinking is barbaric, irrational, anxious, depressing, hopeless, helpless, defeatist, purposeless, full of hindsight, and regretful, you did not enter the fractal geometry of your creative mind. So you were not creative. Rather, you stopped at the sacred geometry and memory innovation level. You get that clear? If you had all those problems, you feel defeatist, hopeless, helpless, purposeless, and always regretting, you are not operating from the fractal geometry of your creative mind. You are not working with your mind. Rather, you are constantly working at the sacred geometry level of your memory, and that limits you to innovation. If you are an innovator, you are not creative. That means you are stealing people's idea. You are an idea thief. That you hear all these problems about plagiarism, stolen property here, stolen legacy, for instance. All of that gives you an idea about what we are talking about. So you need to sign up for this class. Okay, now you see the Dohgon t-shirt right here, the Dohgon snake dance t-shirt. Now this is your first curriculum. Yeah, the t-shirt is your first curriculum, and so we are going to send you this t-shirt of any color that you like, and then this is how you're going to begin the learning process. Now I will first of all have to investigate your DNA with the DNI study. Now this study is costs $134, but you get that for free. You don't have any cost at all once you sign up for this class. So you will then choose the color that you like, and then I will administer the test to find out your own DNA communication numbers. Like the numbers that you see here, 06390 is my own communication number. So it's personal to me. If I sent you my t-shirt, those numbers will do you no good, because they are my numbers. So you will get your own numbers as well once I administer the DNI test. You will read all about this on the Dohgon University site. Once you go through the DNI test, you will then be given your own personal 5 numbers, and it's those 5 numbers that we put on your t-shirt, and then we send that t-shirt to you. And this is where you're going to begin your curriculum. So what is the essence of those numbers? See, this is where your curriculum begins. So with that, you are going to learn. This is what you're going to learn in this curriculum. We call it curriculum 1. It's called communications value at your DNA level. It's curriculum 1. So you learn about the proteins that control your DNA communications. You learn how these proteins influence your health, quality of life, relationships, self-control, self-esteem, and purposefulness. This you learn all of this in this with your t-shirt. So your t-shirt is a learning instrument. It's a learning tool. You wear it, but you are learning about it, and so you are able to share that learning with others as well. Then you perform simple exercises to reprogram your DNA. So in case you had all the problems that we mentioned, helplessness, hopelessness, and self-defeatism, you will then, your DNA, the numbers that you get, you continue to work with those numbers, and then you begin to reprogram your DNA, and so you solve your problems. Also, you will receive 2 complimentary Dohgon snake dance and snake exercise videos. Again, those cost $33.96. Once you sign up, you get those for free. So you get 2 videos, 2 exercise videos, 1 dance video, and 1 exercise video. So you get all of these with the Dohgon once you sign up for this class. Now we go to the next curriculum, curriculum 2. It says Dohgon lecture series. Dohgon lecture series, there are 2 parts to it. Lecture 0, we go to what is AfRAkan Logic? How did it start? How did AfRAkan Logic become Greco-Roman logic? Has Greco-Roman logic done humanity any good? How will learning AfRAkan Logic improve your life to improve the lives of others? Is logic applicable? Will logic help you with your development? You read all about it on our Dohgon University's page. Then lecture 1, 0, the logic of sacred geometry. Sacred geometry is a vertical system. It goes up and down. It's a vertical system. So the question is now, how can you measure the tensile strength of sacred geometry? Which is, tensile means the stretchability, how you can stretch sacred geometry. I will teach you how you measure the tensile strength of sacred geometry, and then that will begin to tell you that it is not the geometry that you need to follow, because it breaks. Sacred geometry breaks, and I will tell you how. You go through this class and you will find out how for yourself. And then the next part is AfRAkan fractal geometry. This is the core, the source, and the all in all. It is the Anansi Sankofa wisdom of AfRAkan fractal geometry. So now you go into understanding the Anansi. Anansi is the spider web. So AfRAkan fractal geometry puts you in the center of that web, and then you begin to expand. You see, so there's no problem with tensile strength. In fact, the more you expand, the stronger the tensile strength becomes, your stretchability becomes. So you are in total control. So all these problems that you'll be having, all of those go away. And then you have the Sankofa aspect of it as well. So you are constantly in tune with your past, present, and future. You are whole. This is a lecture. This is just a 3-month lecture that makes you complete. It makes you whole. It gives you the confidence. It makes you the self-assurance to walk up and look into anybody's eyes and do what you have to do, rather than they telling you what you must do. Sign up now for this course. Sign up yesterday. In fact, sign up yesterday before today gets here. I'm Professor Momo. Go to www.dohgonuniversity.com and go to 3-month classes, 3-month course or 3-month class. Just go to 3-month class. You will see all this information. Nama. Learn, dance, dance, dance. Learn,